intercostal muscles pulls the ribs outwardly. So this first step happens. Intercostal muscles pull the ribs outwardly. When they pull ribs outwardly, at the same time the diaphragm becomes flat. Initially it is dome-shaped. The dome-shaped diaphragm will become flat. This is another important point. Dome-shaped diaphragm becomes flat. It is muscles contracts, so it contracts and becomes flat. This leads to two events. One is ribs pull, intercostal muscles pull the ribs outwardly, and at the same time diaphragm becomes flat. These two steps makes the thoracic cavity, volume increase. So now the third event, thoracic cavity volume or the chest volume. Okay, chest volume increases. You know that when volume increases, it's very well known that when volume increases, pressure decreases. So obviously outside air rushes into the lungs. So here, according to Boyle's law, when volume is inversely proportional to pressure, so it leads to pressure decreases. So air from outside rushes into lungs. Hope it is clear. In the breathing mechanism, in inspiration or exhalation, another word. Okay, what happens exactly? The intercostal muscles pull the ribs outwardly. At the same time, the diaphragm becomes flat. So these two events make the thoracic volume increases. So that leads to the pressure decreases. So outside air enters or rushes into lungs. This is called inspiration or exhalation, inspiration or exhalation. Oppositely, exhalation takes place. Intercostal muscles pull the ribs inwardly. Intercostal muscles pull the ribs inwardly, and at the same time the diaphragm becomes dome-shaped. That leads to pressure. The thoracic volume decreases. Thoracic volume or chest cavity volume decreases. When volume decreases, we know that when volume decreases, pressure increases. So volume decreases, pressure increases. So inside the gases will tries to go outside. That is, or air tries to rush out. So here, intercostal muscles pull inwardly, and diaphragm relax. Diaphragm becomes dome-shaped. Later on, this leads to chest volume decreases and the pressure increases. Pressure increases according to that law, volume and pressure relation. So the pressure increases. In that time, the gas tries to go away. So carbon dioxide will go away. This is the simple mechanism of breathing in humans. So here, I need to tell you one important point. Exactly how many pairs of ribs present? 12 pairs. One important point. Competitive in point of view, 12 pairs of ribs. These ribs, 12 pairs are present, and the ribs connect with sternum front side and back side vertebral column. The ribs connect with sternum and vertebral column both. Of course, it's understood. So this is all about entire respiratory system and breathing mechanism. So we hope it is very clear to everybody, and we stop here, and in another video we will continue the another lesson. Thank you so much.